Experiments of 1928. In 1928, Russia conducted scientific experiments. Their test subjects were homeless people that no one would notice were missing. They decided to test a theory on how the human body reacted to death and if their bodies could be reanimated. The following is a translated journal of one of the scientists. On September 21st, 1928, I have been recruited along with other anatomists. We are going to start our experiments tomorrow with 6 test subjects. We have earned their trust by telling them that we will provide food and shelter for the next month in exchange for simple tests. September 22nd, 1928. I have been told to keep a weekly journal to track the progress we make. I have been given a sheet that explains the nature of what we are doing. We are going to have the subjects in a locked room with a few beds, tables and chairs. We are giving them hardly any food and very little water. As well, there is a gas dispenser on the wall. This gas will make the subjects lose the will to live. Soon they should become depressed and die, leaving us to find a way to bring them back. If this experiment is successful, then we would have an unstoppable army of the living dead. September 29th, 1928. So far, 5 of the subjects are still in somewhat healthy conditions. The 6th, a middle-aged man, has lost most of his body weight and has gone insane. He sits in a corner staring at the others and mumbling something in a language we cannot understand. He is starting to affect the others. They are becoming depressed. We have been told to put an animal carcass in the room and record what they do. October 6th, 1928. One of the female subjects died yesterday. She became sick from touching the dead animal, and she passed whatever she had to the others. They are dying one by one. You can see the photo attached that she got very dehydrated and was not very healthy. We begin the reanimation tests after the last subject dies. October 12th, 1928. We have tried to reason with them. We managed to bring them back, but they would not listen to us. They have already killed half of us. They mechanically ripped them apart and slowly ate them. We have been locked in with them for 5 days. The overseer of this project has deemed it fit to leave us in here, as he believes that we are too infected with what killed them, and also what has brought them back as ruthless killing machines. October 18th, 1928. This is my final entry. It has been 12 days and I am the sole survivor. I have locked myself in a storage closet and I am living off very little. They have cornered me in here. I cannot even open the door. If this is found, please tell my family that I love them. Aftermath. Officials were sent into the facility a month later in protective clothing and discovered this journal. They also found these beings smashed their way into the closet and ate the man. He tried to write something on the wall with his pen that resembled God forgive us. They have escaped. The Bogeyman. Hide. That's all I can do. Hide. What else am I supposed to do? Pretend this never happened? No, I can't, and I won't. This is too serious, too important. Nobody can find out. No one. They can't find out that I did this, or I'm dead. There is too much blood on my hands, too much on the wall and the tiled floor. The toilet is destroyed, broken and bloody. There's shrapnel inside of the man on the floor. His face is gone. All that remains is a bloody skull. There's knocking now, people asking what was going on. There's no escape for me. I can't go anywhere. No windows, no giant vents. There's just a door, a gateway, the only passage to freedom, safety. But the others can't see the body, or they'll be frightened and call the police. No, they can't live either. All they say is a name. Mac, Mac. They want to know if this Mac is alright, but I can't open the door. They'll know everything. My suit is covered in fresh blood and his body is right there. The others can't live, they must die. There's broken glass I see, a large piece of it too, sharp as well, and shaped like a knife. Perfect. I grab it and grip it tightly. I know it's cutting my hand, but I can't feel it. All I feel is fear, anger, and the urge to kill. But I have to wait, I must. The two outside sound like women. They will be easy, but how many are outside? How many? I don't even remember how I got here in the first place, but I have to throw them off guard. I have to surprise them with something. So I talk to them, but they don't reply. I wait for a reply. They ask if something was in there with me, and I reply with a no. No reply. They ask if I had something down my throat. They said my voice was barely but a whisper. I reply with a no. The girls start to get nervous and say they're going to call the ambulance and try to help. They can't, or they'll figure out. Here's my chance. They walk away and I burst out of the door. I grab one of them from behind. She's yelling the name again. Mac, stop! I bring her to the bathroom. Slice. More blood on my hands, more on the walls. She falls into the tub, her blood now going towards the drain. I hear the other girl sobbing, trying to hide. She hides in the attic, trying to suppress her sobs and panic. Oh, how dumb, how frail she is. I then climb quickly to the attic. There she is, trembling in the corner. She looks up and her eyes widen. I raise the sharp glass. She says another name this time, shocked in a way. Amber? What are you? Her talking ceases as the glass easily pierced through her throat. There. They are all gone. No one to snitch on me now. I then go to the untouched bathroom of the house and use the sink. I have to wash my face off. It's covered in their blood. I'll leave as soon as I do. But I look at the mirror as I dry it off with a cloth. The face of the girl that I killed. I see it. But it's my face now. I go up to the attic once more and turn the girl's lifeless body over. Her face is not there anymore. But how? Then I remember who I am. I remember how I got here and what I do. That's all I do. Then I laugh. Now I have to wait until tomorrow. That's when the neighbours would leave. Then I'll get under their child's bed and go after the adults as soon as I get the kid. Besides, that's what I do. That's why the children call me Bogeyman. Doordashs, Dark Secret, posted by Dependent Ad 87493. I'm writing this after I quit my job. I don't know if I can call it a job. Let me start the story. So back when I was 23 years old, I was really short on money. I just needed a solution. Then I had an idea. I could get a job at DoorDash, so I was hired immediately. That was kind of a red flag for me, but I didn't let it bother me in any way. So my first day went outstanding. I made 10 deliveries to very, very nice people and got paid a fat total of $30. You did good for your first day. I'm proud of you, my boss said. So thank you, ma'am. It really means a lot. You could be a good employee for us. Maybe one day I could give you a free raise. Thank you, but you don't have to do that. Alright, suit yourself. The second day was kinda off. I made 5 deliveries in 1 hour, but my 6th delivery really confused me. So I got to my destination and knocked on the door. A mid-20s guy came to open the door. I handed him the food and he looked at the food and drink. He was impressed on the food, but he looked at the drink and he was frightened. Hey, sir, the customer said. Yeah? Something wrong with the food? Quit your job. Why? I'm making a fat amount of money so far. Why would I quit? You'll find the answer soon. Just don't trust your boss. Then he closed the door. What does he mean by I'll find the answer soon? And don't trust my boss. She's a nice woman. Why shouldn't I trust her? It's not like I have a crush on her. See, I'm a homosexual guy and not interested in any woman. I went back to the DoorDash complex and didn't say anything about the delivery. The day went on like any other, but the next day, well, it was my last day. I only made 1 delivery on my last day. My boss was absent and they had to get a substitute boss. He was very hot, not gonna lie. So when I was going to deliver my food, my substitute boss said, "What the fuck? Hey, Terrence, come check this out." "I can't, I have to make my delivery. I'll be right back," and off I went. So I arrived and knocked on the door. A cute guy answered the door. I gave him the food and drink, and he looked at the drink and said, "Is this some kind of sick joke?" The customer said, What do you mean? He showed me the drink and I looked inside of it. There was this pink liquid inside of it. Maybe it's some mix between blueberry and bubblegum. It smells weird, the customer yelled. What did he mean by that? He closed the door and I got back into my car and drove back to the complex. When I got back, I put the puzzle pieces together. Don't trust my boss, pink liquid in the blueberry drink, and my substitute boss weirded out by my official boss's room. My heart dropped. I barged into my official boss's office, and what I saw will never leave my mind. There was logos of something called the Middle Reality. I looked all around and saw notes saying things like, Customer 55 fell for female while being a homosexual man, and Customer 90 complained about pink liquid, our love potion, in the drink. We declined anything being weird about the drink, but the final one on the desk saying, Hey Terence, come to my place. I got something to show you. I was freaked the fuck out. Then my official boss exited a room and she was saying, Idiots, they thought that I was sick, but they got tricked. Well, time too. She was cut off by my appearance. Care to fucking explain this? Oh, Terence, you don't know what we're doing. You're too dumb to understand. Take off your pat. She was cut off by my screaming. I grabbed my substitute boss and got out of there. After we came home, I told him everything and he was horrified. He suggests that we move to a different country. So that's my story. If you're tight on money, don't take a DoorDash job. Take a McDonald's job instead. And that's it for tonight, my little hellhounds. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed these scary stories, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to like and share, and click the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. If you have any scary stories that you want narrated on the channel, then submit them to Reddit r/homeofscares and follow me on Twitter at homeofscares. Now, good night, my little hellhounds.